to the big house, Michigan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Wolverines headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. He smashes his way through again. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. They got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now
all kinds of room to the right. And they get him out of bounds after it. Explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast, but David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he's going to bring this one out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here's Underwood to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's not sexy and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Throwing, Underwood. And the timing just a hair off.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Gives it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there, but whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Crosses the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines! He would not be denied. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Sees a crease. He's past the marker. Got a little grass. Inside the all the way. Touchdown! his season total. He now has 9 on the year. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
If you like offense, this second quarter is probably going to be a game for you. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They want to run this quarterback. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
This quarterback, part of their running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The quarterback will keep it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Turns it on in midfield. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice points and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Underwood makes the grab. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick give. Runs through a tackle. There's some room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
If you're a fan of old school running the rock, you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders. They're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
Calls his own number. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. Extra point here would tie the game.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll go hurry up here.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pass to 6. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Running inside. It's Rocket. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. He's stopped. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Look out! Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Stands in and takes the hit. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Ducks, looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
So here comes the Michigan offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Turning it on. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Trying to establish the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Texas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pushes ahead. Runs through the tackle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. They've got him corralled.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the 1st down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got the 1st down. There he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn. They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Here's Underwood to throw. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Sets his feet, it's Underwood. Escapes the pressure going right. Quarterback gets past the marker. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride him again. Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Breaks into the open.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
In the backfield, it's Wingo. Got some room, entered the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Throwing, Underwood. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. The give to the left. Maybe some room here. He's got the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And he's now over 150 yards on the ground, and days like this can put you up with those legendary Michigan runners.
And that's why you come to Michigan. You know you're going to get fed. Like, you are going to be a back that gets the football, that chews up yards, that always has a lot of success and gets a ton of carries.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. He's past the sticks. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long right here. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal?
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Michigan! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Almost had a pick in the end zone.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Handoff again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Burrowing for yardage. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Uh-oh, look out. Could be an alley. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try it over the left side. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Making the adjustment on the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Underwood. Out wide right, it's Thomas. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Buchanan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's Underwood to throw. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Right at the line. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll give it to him again.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throwing, Underwood, trying to make magic with his feet. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the dub.
They give it back to him. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The quarterback Takes a knee.